Hi there, Virgo. Welcome to your reading. This is Yetta Pearl, and this is your reading for the week of October 25th through 31st of 2021. So, almost the end of October. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Who knew this year would just be going so fast, right? Pretty soon we'll be at Christmas, and who doesn't love Christmas? I'm sure there are people who don't. However, it is a beautiful time. Even, right now is a beautiful time. So this is a general angel reading, which means that some parts of it may not resonate completely with you. That's totally fine. Take what does, leave the rest. Just means that's for somebody else. All right, so just about there. We've got a couple more cards to come out. And there they are, coming together. Okay, so this looks pretty good. Start with, make a wish. What do you want? It feels like there's something fairly specific that you've been thinking about recently that you'd rather have in your life. And so now's the time to focus on that. Focus on the receiving of it. Focus on how great you feel when you have it, whether that's a thing or a person or a relationship or a bank account or, whatever that is. It's an attitude maybe, right? Whatever that is that you've been looking for, that you've been wanting, focus on the feeling of already having it. That's how you do that. Okay. And dream big, So, whoops, I apologize. Banging the camera like that. So, dreaming big. So we're talking about the same thing here. Make a wish and dream big. So, it may be one thing kind of that you've been thinking about lately, but what's the rest of it? What's the whole rest of your life and how you want it to be? How do you want the world to be around you? Everything. Just encompass all of that and make your great, big, hairy, audacious dream. I'm sure that's a catchphrase, somebody else, and I can't quite remember who it is. But anyway, it's for creating the rest of your life, right? Make it as big as big as you can possibly dream up. And really, really focus on that and feel it. And feel great while you're imagining that spot, that area, that life, that any little detail of it, right? Plus the whole. So yeah, make it big and expect it. That's all. So and then, okay, you have to get into receive mode. So when you're dreaming and when you're asking your angels for something, when you're asking the universe or source or whoever for something, whether it's a whole life or one little detail of that life, you have to change your vibration then from, please, may I have, please, can you send this? I would like to receive that, to actual receive mode, where you're sitting back, you're relaxed, it's coming. You just know that. And so you're open to that. It's a very different vibration. Asking and receiving are opposites, basically, right? So you have to get out of pleading mode. It's what it feels like. And get into receiving mode. It feels like there's something recently that you were really uptight about, really, like it just feels, it's a heart squeeze, is how it was. And, and now the answer has come, feels like it's a good answer. And so now you need to get into the mode of where you can receive all that, allow your heart to heal and open so that you don't keep any of that, right? Let it really be open and let the tension dissolve and flow away. That's how that feels right now. Because, even though the outcome of this is good, you are still holding on to some of that stress. You need to be able to let go of that for now and forevermore so that it does not damage you in the future. Right. Okay. Okay. So angels are saying we've probably talked enough about that. You need to get that. You need to get that. Listen to it again, like rewind if you have to. Okay. All right. So you have a lot more power with your financial choices than you fully understand. So use that power now. So you spend your money only in an ethical way. Support businesses that support you. That is very clear. That you have the power. Where you spend your money gives a very clear message about what you approve of or what you agree with or whatever, right? You might think you're only one little person, but holy moly, when there's a bunch of you that think the same way, that makes a big impact. And so even if you have to go without something that you would really prefer to purchase right now, if it's from a place that actively promotes something different than what you believe, then don't spend your money there. You need to demonstrate that power. Yes. Okay. And so, I don't know what your day job is, but there's an opportunity for you to have an extra one or something kind of a sideline, right? And it's something that you really love doing, and you could do that in your extra time or however it works, right? Weekends, I don't know what your life is structured like, and they're not showing me that. They're just showing me that this is a potential for you that you can moonlight, and that could be then either an extra income stream or something just very enjoyable for you, right? Something that you can do for yourself in your spare time. And so it either feeds you financially or it feeds you, emotionally, energetically, and makes you feel good about what you're doing. Sometimes it's both, right? And this thing can definitely grow to be your main squeeze thing. Like there's no reason it can't. But just start small to start with and get going on it. It really, like they're showing me just that you're just enjoying it. And that's the key, kind of more than any pressure about making it pay or whatever else. Just like, because it'll maybe take a little bit of time. Some things do, they don't ramp up instantly, right? So just make sure you're having fun doing it, and then everything else will just grow from there. Let me see what this says. You can start working on your dream career part-time while keeping your other job to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's pretty cool, right? You've got all those options. That's awesome. Okay. And so that, as well as, those dreams we were talking about, and we're talking about the asking and receiving energies and stuff like that. When you stay in asking and grasping mode, then you're chasing it. Then you're chasing it and it just runs away, whatever it is you're looking for. When you're attracting something, instead of being like, oh my God, I have to have that. It's imperative. I cannot go without it. This is just so important, and you get all passionate and you get all bent out of shape, right? That pushes it away completely, like right away, pushes it away, makes all that resistance to it. If instead you change not only your thoughts, your actual true deepest feelings about this, to, oh, that is so beautiful. I just appreciate that so much. Look at how awesome that is. And how does that feel? Like, I love it. You know, and this goes to any aspect of your life. This, it's not necessarily money or stuff or whatever, but it's people, it's relationships, it's good outcomes, right? The more you appreciate things, the more you focus on your appreciation, the more things you get to appreciate. When you're, though, like reaching and grasping and wanting to just get everything because you're feeling desperate, it just won't work. It just won't work that way. Okay. All right. So now we have the daily guidance cards. We'll look for one last thing, bit of message from your guardian angels. And so here we have Cupid. We have Cupid. So for those of you who are single and looking, Cupid is there and acting, and so you can keep your eyes peeled for somebody who really resonates with you, because they're close by for sure. It's it feels like a recognition. Feels like maybe you've met them actually already, but maybe not. Either way, it's like your soul recognizes the other person. It's a very, yeah, it's something you can really count on. For those of you who are already in a relationship, look for it to go deeper and get closer, get even more understanding between you. Like no matter how long you've been together, that's kind of not really the point. The length of time is not really the point. It's how well you resonate with each other, and so your vibrations then are the same, even though there's things about the other person that drive you nuts. It's okay. The base connection is solid and secure, and look for that to get even stronger because it's beautiful. Okay, Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you very much, and I love you, and I will see you next week.